Hi and welcome. It's the John Morris Show on this Wednesday morning, not in our regular studio space, but man, we are happy to be here at Allen Samuels Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat. It is your friend in the car business. Here's our good friend Ted Teague with us today. Good morning to you.
Hey, good morning, John.
Thanks for having us here.
Well, welcome, and it is so good to see you and get to catch up with you. And you're always on the go, and you do a lot for Baylor and a lot for the community. So thank you for that.
I thank you for saying that. But you say the word, we'll be here. It's
okay.
Fun to be here.
Well,
you got a lot going on as always.
We do. We've got a big weekend this weekend planned. We have Friday we have our Allen Samuels golf tournament.
Nice.
And it's 2 flights.
Yeah.
Got a flight in the morning, flight in the afternoon. I think they're both sold out.
Yes.
And it's the premier golf tournament in Waco. So it's put on by the Waco Chamber of Commerce, and they do a great job with that, with all those people that come out and sponsor that. So we're just lucky to be able to do that. I think this is probably like the 26th year.
Wow, that's great.
Been doing that.
That's history.
So long before I got here to Waco.
I talked to Casey Burks and Rebecca Sheehy at the Chamber yesterday. So we were talking about that. So had to be rescheduled because of the weather, but tomorrow I think it's going to be great, or Friday's going to be great.
Yes, it should be a beautiful day, and we're excited to do it. And Casey does a good job with that.
They do a great job. And then what do you have going on the Jeep event on Saturday?
Okay, so Saturday, there's a new national Jeep tops off weekend.
All right.
Okay, so we are gonna have a little rally Saturday. We're gonna get together at Heritage Square.
Okay.
Down there by the Waco Convention Center.
Right.
And we're just all the rally, the Jeep people that want to get together, come down, and then we're going to finish the route today.
Yeah.
And then we'll put that up on our Facebook page and make a few stops along the way, and then finish up here at the dealership somewhere around 11, 12 o'clock.
Fun.
And we are going to have some pulled pork sandwiches and hot dogs and drinks and such. And again, it's Jeep tops off.
Yeah.
So you Jeepsters, take your tops off, come and have fun, get all your gear rallied up, and let's go.
And if you need a Jeep, here's one right behind us too.
Yes.
You could help them out, right?
We have plenty of Jeeps here. In fact, we've got the new Jeep is the latest Jeep is the Jeep Cherokee.
You were showing me that.
Yes.
Yeah. You got one on the showroom floor.
We do. And it's a 2026 Jeep Cherokee.
Mm-hmm.
And it is car is a hybrid, but it's not a plug-in hybrid. It's just you go hybrid.
Okay.
Put gas in it and go. So there's no stopping and plugging in and charging.
How does that work?
It's just it works off of the brakes, and it works off of the transmission and in such. And anyway, it gets better fuel mileage in town than it does on the highway.
Wow.
So it's kind of weird how that works.
Right.
But average MPG is 37 miles a gallon.
Ooh, I take that.
So, and it's a 240 horsepower engine, so it's got plenty of power, and it's a good size vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
And in fact, it's the largest selling market segment in the world.
That size.
Okay, the mid-size SUV is the largest selling class, and we haven't had a vehicle to sell. I mean, they discontinued the Cherokee 3.5 years ago.
Wow.
So we haven't had that vehicle in the number one selling market segment. So it's good to be there, good to be competitive. We've got these things like that one is a limited. And I think it's like stickers at 41 or 42.
Wow. How about that?
And it's got the active driving and everything else on it. And we have $2,000 worth of rebates.
Yeah.
So you can buy those Cherokees, a lot of them sub 40. So
wow.
It's a great value.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. You know, I love Jeeps.
Yeah.
I'm in a Grand Cherokee L right now with that extra length on it, which I love. And I love that size. I think it's great. I can see. And then you got right next to us, can't see it on camera, but the Wagoneer. Yeah, that's got to be popular right now.
Yes,
too.
It is. They brought it back in 22 or 23. And then last year they freshened it up. And then they also repositioned the pricing, brought the pricing down.
Okay.
and now they're all Grand Wagoneers.
Okay.
And the content is they bumped the content up, and then they brought the price down.
Wow.
So it's a great value vehicle, and it's a vehicle that's compete in that large segment class with the Expedition and the Tahoe and the Suburbans, and we have them in just a regular length Wagoneer, and then the Wagoneer L, which is the Suburban size.
Nice. So, I love the wagon. When we're on the road traveling with football or basketball, and we get a rental vehicle, we see if there's a Wagoneer, and we get that, and we refer to it as the Swagoneer. We love those Swagoneers, so they are fun. And Ted, you and Alan Samuels, y'all are so invested in the community here in Waco, in Central Texas. So many ways. The golf tournament is one of those, HOT, Fair and Rodeo, but so many ways. That's really central to your heart, isn't it? What you do here.
I mean, it's all about community.
Yeah.
I mean, we're all about the people in the community. We do spend money on conventional and traditional advertising, but we try to spend money on the kids in Waco and Central Texas, and to help bring community events to where people get out and they be part of something instead of just staying in the house and doing their own little thing.
That's great.
We love events, and we love being part of it. And like last night, I went to the Heart of Texas Fair and Rodeo Scholarship Banquet.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
And they gave away $251,000 in scholarships.
How about that?
So 45 young people from all across Texas, and it was a fun event. And Dustin and everybody at the fair did a great job with that.
That's cool. That's huge.
So fun.
Think how important it is, how much that impacts those kids' lives, with the scholarship money.
It's huge.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah. How long have you been here at Alan Samuels?
I moved here in 2009.
Okay.
First day here was September 1st.
Okay.
2009, and opened up downtown, and that little old dealership, and then we started building this right away.
Okay.
We moved in here June of 2011.
Gotcha. It's hard to remember the other one.
No,
it's been a while.
Yeah. But you know what? You couldn't build anything like this that quick now.
Right.
So it's funny how that works. I mean, there's a huge delay in everything getting it done. But that was a year and a half to build this, take it from a naked dirt to moving in.
Yeah.
So.
And folks know where we are. It's a great location. It's right at the corner of Highway 6, Highway 84. Great location here. You couldn't have a better spot, really.
We're lucky, and I mean, it's got. We have 57,000 square feet.
Wow.
We got a big, nice service department. We got 36 stalls in there, and we've got Eric Upton and Dwayne Bullock. They do a great job, our parts and service manager, and they have a great team. And you service your vehicle.
I've been here many times.
So, yes.
And let me pat them on the back, man. They're good. They're friendly. They get you in, they get you out, and very friendly about it. Make it really simple. So I'd highly recommend that. What about LB? He was bucking for my job when I came in.
Oh my God, he is so good. He is just all about Mr. Positive.
That's
and
cool.
He's one of our salespeople, and he's just. I mean, we've got a great group of salespeople. We have a lot of tenure here with our managers and our salespeople. So we're just blessed to have everybody.
That's valuable, isn't it? To have tenure, to have people like you that are invested in the community, been here a long time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No, people, when they walk through the door, they want to know who they're dealing with. And when they see a whole bunch of fresh faces, it's kind of like, what?
Yeah. Very good. Well, we appreciate you having us here, and we appreciate you. We see you with the coat over your shoulder, which is homage to Mr. Alan Samuels. That's great. I knew him when he was here. He was such a big tennis fan. Do you remember that? How big he and Donna were tennis fans?
Yes, they were. And in fact, they built the Waco Tennis and Fitness Center. And back in the day, and then they built it, got it all up and running. They donated it to the city of Waco.
Wow, I don't think I knew that.
So they gave it to them, and then Christy London and her group, they operate it for the city of Waco.
How about that?
But it's world-class facility, and I think they have 18 courts, and their center court down there is just, I mean, it's second to none.
Wow,
it's
that's great.
Beautiful facility.
That's really cool. Well, I like the coat over the shoulder.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
Homage to Mr. Samuels
Yes.
is great. We're going to talk tennis a little bit later. Baylor's men's tennis team is in the Elite Eight of the NCAA tournament. They're in Athens, Georgia, and they play Texas on Friday. So we're going to talk to Michael Woodson coming up in just a few minutes. But it's great to be here, and it's great to see you. And thanks for the hospitality.
John, thank you.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Thanks,
man.
Thanks very much. Ted Teague with us here at Allen Samuels. We'll continue with more in just a moment. Stay with us. John Morris Show on a Wednesday, and we'll be right back.
Morrison's Gifts, Waco's oldest family-owned gift store, wants to ask a question to the guys out there. Don't you just love gift giving? Does John Hart, Consuela, or Jellycat mean anything to you? If not, at Morrison's, we have your answers and your back. For 47 years, we have guided men and you ladies through the trauma of selecting the right gift for the right person. Come and see us at 4312 West Waco Drive in the Brazos Square Center, close to Jason's Deli. That's Morrison's Gifts, owned by a proud Baylor Bear.
Enjoy a quiet atmosphere with beautiful river views at the Brazos Landing, located in Waco along the Brazos River across from McLean Stadium. Enjoy homemade dishes like shrimp and grits, chicken piccata, braised short ribs, prime New York steaks, and more. Plus, enjoy a delicious dessert like creme brulee or key lime pie. Open for lunch and dinner Tuesday through Sunday. Brazos Landing in Waco, the only place where I-35 and the Brazos River meet.
Being stuck on the side of the road is stressful no matter what time it is. Tow King is here to help. A locally owned and operated family-run business, Tow King offers 24-hour emergency roadside assistance with trained operators and high-caliber equipment for damage-free towing. Tow King of Waco is a company you can count on. Call Tow King the next time you need help. Check them out on Facebook, and remember, slow down or move over.
It's the premier charity event of the year, the 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, presented by Ascension Providence. A fun evening filled with great food and drink, dancing, a spectacular auction, and more. This year's theme is Nashville Nights, Neon Lights, and Bullfights. Get your tickets now, donate, or be a sponsor. Help support the American Cancer Society to find a cure. The 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, October 24th at MCC Highlander Ranch. For more information, go to CentralTexasCattleBaronsBall.org.
Alliance Bank Central Texas understands that banking is about people. From first accounts to business growth, they actively partner with Central Texas businesses and families to help meet their financial goals. A variety of online products and services make banking easy without compromising the personalized banking experiences they are known for. Customer-focused banking isn't just what they do, it's who they are. Alliance Bank Central Texas, serving Central Texas across 7 convenient locations and at alliancebanktexas.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. And welcome back, John Morris Show on a Wednesday morning. We are live at Allen Samuels, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat. They are your friend in the car business. Great to visit with Mr. Ted Teague, the GM here. The first segment of the day coming up in a bit. We'll continue as we talked about Allen Samuels, the Allen Samuels. He was a huge tennis fan and a huge tennis supporter for Baylor and for Central Texas. We'll visit with Michael Woodson coming up bottom of the hour. Michael is with Baylor team in Athens, Georgia, where they have an Elite Eight matchup against Texas coming up on Friday morning. So Michael is going to step away from his team's practice this morning to visit with us. No, actually, it is Thursday morning when they play, tomorrow morning at 9. So we'll visit with him coming up in just a few minutes. Other things going on with Baylor Athletics. Baseball is leaving town today. They are headed for Salt Lake City, a 3-game series against Utah. Key series really for the Bears. All of them are. And it's Thursday, Friday, Saturday for Baylor baseball versus the Utah Utes. And Baylor right now a game ahead of Utah in the Big 12 standings, a chance to move up a spot if they do well this weekend, and that will help their seeding. And actually, they'd be the 9th seed if the tournament started today. If they do well this weekend, they could be the 8th seed, and that's one less game. So instead of playing on Tuesday next week, they'd play on Wednesday, one less game in the Big 12 tournament, which is in Surprise, Arizona this year. So don't be surprised by that. Well, it has been most recently in Arlington and Oklahoma City, but kind of spreading out to the outreached arms of the Big 12. So Baylor baseball beginning tomorrow night in Utah. Softball is headed to Austin. They will play Wisconsin. Their first round match in that NCAA Austin Regional, that is at 12:30 on Friday. Double elimination format there. They'll play Friday at 12:30. Win or lose, they'll play on Saturday at either 12 or 2:30, I think it is, and then work from there to the championship game on Sunday. Texas, the number 1 seed there. They're the number 2 overall seed, and Wagner is the 4th team that is there in Austin for that regional. So those other Baylor athletic events are going on. Also, we got word yesterday that Baylor football season opener, the game against Auburn that is in Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, that has been set for a 2:30 kickoff on September 5th, 2:30 on ABC. So that is a prime spot there for Baylor and Auburn. Week 1 of the college football season, big showcase in Atlanta, Mercedes-Benz Stadium, Big 12 versus SEC, and 2:30 on ABC for that game. So really cool spot there for Baylor's season opener against the Auburn Tigers, and that comes up on September 5th and set as a 2:30 kickoff between the Bears and the Auburn Tigers. Back half of a home and home. Auburn was here last year, won the game over Baylor in the season opener. Now the return trip at a neutral site in Atlanta to open the new season. So you're caught up on what's going on in Baylor athletics, and number 1 on that list, tops on that list, is men's tennis in the Elite 8 of the NCAA tournament. They will play against Texas in Athens, Georgia. That comes after that thrilling 4-3 win by Baylor over Pepperdine on Friday night in the Sweet 16 at the Hurd Tennis Center in Waco. Huge win, great crowd, great atmosphere. Now you got to go to neutral territory, neutral for the most part in Athens, Georgia, but that's where they're headed, and that's the goal, to get to the final site, and Baylor is there, and they've got a big matchup against Texas coming up this week in the Elite 8. So we'll visit with Michael Woodson about that, Baylor men's tennis coach. We'll also show him when he's on with us. We're not in the studio today, but remember yesterday we were talking about the racket that Devin Badenhorst gave to us for part of the decorations on the set. And we'll show Michael the place that racket now holds on our set, and it's in a good spot. So we'll show him that when he's with us coming up next segment. So let's take a break. Back with more in a moment. We are live at Allen Samuels Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat. They are your friends in the car business, and we'll continue live from Allen Samuels right after this.
The Pete Souza Show, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. You want to talk NFL draft? I don't know. How about we get you Todd McShay? You want to talk Big 12? We can get you the commissioner. Somebody about the Cowboys? How about we have on the owner, Stephen Jones? Pop culture? Michelle Beadle. I mean, we will bring on the people that you want to hear from. And these people don't join us because of me. They join us because of you. You got to watch this show, okay? It's got everything you need. Sports, hijinks, laughs. Did I mention hijinks? We'll see you on the Pete Souza Show. Now, we are under the 365 Sports umbrella. Check it out. I'm wearing a Tulane shirt. No idea why.
It's the Pete Souza Show. Sports,
Enjoy a quiet atmosphere with beautiful river views at the Brazos Landing, located in Waco along the Brazos River across from McLean Stadium. Enjoy homemade dishes like shrimp and grits, chicken piccata, braised short ribs, prime New York steaks, and more. Plus, enjoy a delicious dessert like creme brulee or key lime pie. Open for lunch and dinner Tuesday through Sunday. Brazos Landing in Waco, the only place where I-35 and the Brazos River meet.
Being stuck on the side of the road is stressful no matter what time it is. Tow King is here to help. A locally owned and operated family-run business, Tow King offers 24-hour emergency roadside assistance with trained operators and high-caliber equipment for damage-free towing. Tow King of Waco is a company you can count on. Call Tow King the next time you need help. Check them out on Facebook, and remember, slow down or move over.
It's the premier charity event of the year, the 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, presented by Ascension Provident. A fun evening filled with great food and drink, dancing, a spectacular auction, and more. This year's theme is Nashville Nights, Neon Lights, and Bullfights. Get your tickets now, donate, or be a sponsor. Help support the American Cancer Society to find a cure. The 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, October 24th at MCC Highlander Ranch. For more information, go to CentralTexasCattleBaronsBall.org.
Alliance Bank Central Texas understands that banking is about people. From first accounts to business growth, they actively partner with Central Texas businesses and families to help meet their financial goals. A variety of online products and services make banking easy without compromising the personalized banking experiences they are known for. Customer-focused banking isn't just what they do, it's who they are. Alliance Bank Central Texas, serving Central Texas across 7 convenient locations and at alliancebanktexas.com. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. And welcome back, John Morris Show on a Wednesday. We are live at Allen Samuels, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat, your friend in the car business. Great to be here. Great Jeep right behind us. The new Cherokee Ted Teague was talking about is right on the other side of the camera. Here's one of these Grand Wagoneers, the Swagoneers that is off to our right, but lots of options here. And come on by and you'll enjoy visiting with the folks here. They'll greet you with a smile and you'll enjoy your time here at Allen Samuels. Pleased to welcome in now Baylor men's tennis coach Michael Woodson joins us from Athens, Georgia. Final sight for the NCAA men's tennis tournament, stepping away from practice, I think, to be with us for a few minutes. Michael, good morning to you. How are things?
Yeah, things are good. Thanks for having me. It's good to be here in Athens. Excited to get going with the quarterfinals tomorrow. We just wrapped up, so it's good timing.
Very good. Thanks for that. We appreciate your time very much. Let's go back to Friday. What a great win. What a great atmosphere. That 4-3 win over Pepperdine that got you past the Sweet 16 to the quarterfinals.
Yeah, it was an incredible match. Just first of all, amazing crowd, really cool environment, great weather. The marketing and fan engagement team did an unbelievable job just promoting and making it a really cool atmosphere, before, during, before and during the match. And so that was really, really special to see. And then the guys delivered. I thought we played, really good doubles point. And then, there were some lopsided singles matches kind of in both directions, but coming down to Connor and Devin's match at 3-2 and then 3-all was really exciting stuff. And it was amazing to see the fans stay late into the evening, for all the drama that unfolded.
Yeah, that was so cool when it comes down to that last court on. The winner's going to move on. The loser's finish. Man, that's exciting stuff there at the Hurd Tennis Center.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was really good to see, our guys embrace that opportunity in the moment and for the crowd to have this chance to see, tennis at the highest level and with it so much on the line. I thought that was really special. So, it definitely lived up to the hype of a big time match.
And Devin on court one came down. That was the deciding match at the end. Man, he's been so good for you all year. He has so many big wins. That just added to that list, didn't it?
Yeah, it was impressive. I mean, he lost to that same player last year during the season. He played him earlier in the year and was winning, but was unfinished. And this time, I thought Ed, his opponent, played a really good first set and a half and was actually up a set and a break. And then, Dev made some good adjustments with his game and was able to get ahead at the end of the second set and sneak it out. But then he started cramping, and I think that's something that maybe a lot of people don't know if they just watch the tiebreaker. Dev serving and volleying, coming in, finishing off the match, but he really couldn't move very much in the third set. So it was a serving contest all the way through the third. And fortunately, he never got broken. There was 1 point 4-all where he got to deuce and he hit an ace T on the deuce point. But otherwise, it really was just a serving contest because we were just trying to make sure, get him to the end, and hopefully we'll have a chance in the tiebreaker.
Man, that's wild. I didn't know about the cramping. It was hot. It was hot and muggy on Friday night, wasn't it? Anybody else have issues?
It was muggy. No, I mean, it was interesting. 4 of the matches were very quick, like quicker than normal. And Z and Luke won very, very, very fast. Pepperdine got 2 points quickly. And so it was a little unusual with how lopsided those were. I think sometimes, nerves can play a factor and momentum, especially with this type of crowd and what's on the line. But with Dev, I think it was a tension. I think he's looking around. It's going to be, close. This is an important match at home in front of the crowd. I think he was just a little bit more tense than anything. Spent a lot of energy playing pretty far behind the baseline in the first set. But, fortunately for him, he's been in that situation before, and he's willing to go through a good bit of discomfort for the good of the team, and it was impressive to see.
Wow. While we're talking about Devin, thanks to him again and thanks to you, we had him on and asked for a racket for our set. We're not in the studio right now, but here's where the racket is. Let me show you this picture. There it is. How about that? It's a great, very prominent spot on the set. So that's kind of a priceless addition. And thanks again to you, and thanks to Devin for that.
That's really cool. It looks great in there. Hopefully it will take a prominent position for a long time, and that racket signature will age well.
That's true. As long as I have something to say about it, it's going to have a prominent position. So thanks for that. All right, Texas coming up next. You guys are the number 10 seed. Texas the number 2 seed. What do you give us a lowdown on the matchup coming up tomorrow morning?
Yeah, we played them in the semifinals of the National Indoor Championships, and they got the best of us in February. I thought it was a close, well-contested match. I think both teams played well, and honestly, I thought they played the big points a little bit better than us. Won more of them than we did, and that's swung the match in their favor. I think tomorrow the doubles point is going to be very important. I think we're both playing very good doubles, and we each have a few very strong positions by record, and they actually don't necessarily match up with each other. So, I think it really could come down to one court here or there where the guy is, a particular guy maybe steps up and plays really well. And so the conditions are going to be a lot different than when we played in February. Being outside, it's nice and warm out here, but the courts are slow and bouncy, and so it's just going to be a different style of tennis. And when you get to the quarterfinals, it's who can handle their nerves better, who's willing to play brave, courageous tennis and go for it. All of the 8 teams here are within striking distance of each other, as we've seen throughout the season. And so who's going to go for it and attack under pressure, and usually that team's the one that's going to come out on top.
Yeah. Does it help that you did see them earlier in the year and now you get to see them again here late in the year?
Definitely. Yeah. I think the exposure, just the opportunity to see who they are, how they play, get some familiarity with, kind of what to expect. I think that makes a big difference as our guys are preparing and training. And at this point, you kind of know who's playing who, and there's not a lot of surprises, with lineups and stuff. So, I think it's the more prepared that we can be, the more clarity we'll have, and the better opportunity we'll have to execute.
Great. Good luck against Texas coming up tomorrow. What's it like to get there, to get to Athens? When we hosted the Nationals a couple of years ago, we were referring to Waco as Tennis Town, USA. I still believe that, but Athens may have a pretty good case also to be college tennis town. There's a lot of history in there with the NCAA tennis championships there in Athens.
Yeah, so much history. They do an amazing job here. They have the ITA Tennis Hall of Fame is here. They have a new indoor tennis facility that they've finished for kind of in preparation to host here, and they've done it for so many years, and they've done it so many times that they have a really great fan base embedded here in Athens, and they're veterans when it comes to this. So all the bells and whistles are there. You're welcomed in really well. We have a host family, that's looking after us too for each one of the teams, and so they do a great job. And yeah, it feels very comfortable to be here. And I think the student athletes deserve it, but they get treated very well.
Very cool. Well, congratulations on getting to this point, and good luck tomorrow against Texas and then the matches that will follow that. And thanks for your time this morning. Really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me, Jamin.
All right, man. Thanks very much. Michael Woodson, Baylor men's tennis coach from Athens, Georgia. Baylor, the number 10 seed in the tournament. Texas, the number 2 seed. And they'll square off tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Central Time, 9 a.m. Central, from Athens in the Elite Eight, the quarterfinals of the NCAA Men's Tennis Championship. So he said it at one point there, and he said it along the way. He said the 8 teams, any of the 8 teams that are there and still alive could win the championship. And I think that's right. I mean, what do I know? But I've heard him say that if you get to this point in the tournament, anybody can win it. And Baylor is right there. So that'll be fun to watch as they take on Texas, longtime rival, and now with pretty high stakes playing them for a spot in the semifinals of the NCAA Men's Tennis Tournament as they match up tomorrow morning at 9. Thanks to Michael Woodson for jumping on with us. Thanks to Josie Hutton, Athletic Communications. She is there in Athens and set up the interview for us. So we appreciate him, and we look forward to the match. Let's take a break. We'll be back with more in just a moment, live from Allen Samuels, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat. They are your friend in the car business. We'll take a break and be right back.
Bumblebee Blinds of Waco and Temple is your one-stop shop for custom window treatment, transforming your vision into reality. Choose from a selection of shades, blinds, shutters, and curtains. Bumblebee Blinds stands behind our service and products, ensuring peace of mind with our trusted warranty. Call Bumblebee Blinds today to schedule your design consultation. Bumblebee Blinds, simplifying window treatments one covering at a time. BumblebeeBlinds.com.
The Pete Souza Show, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. You want to talk NFL draft? I don't know. How about we get you Todd McShay? You want to talk Big 12? We can get you the commissioner. Somebody about the Cowboys? How about we have on the owner, Stephen Jones? Pop culture? Michelle Beadle. I mean, we will bring on the people that you want to hear from. And these people don't join us because of me. They join us because of you. You got to watch this show, okay? It's got everything you need. Sports, hijinks, laughs. Did I mention hijinks? We'll see you on the Pete Souza Show. Now, we are under the 365 Sports umbrella. Check it out. I'm wearing a Tulane shirt. No idea why.
It's the Pete Souza Show. Sports, Pete.
Lake Waco Golf Club is a semi-private facility nestled along the north point of Lake Waco. One of the few facilities in Texas to have a full 18-hole regulation golf course as well as an executive 18-hole par 3 golf course. Plus, check out their bar and grill, which is open to the public. And if you're not a golfer, then enjoy time by the pool or even enjoy fishing around Lake Waco. Become a member today and call to book your tee time. Lake Waco Golf Club, where family and friends fun begins. Check them out at lakewacogc.com for more information.
Enjoy a quiet atmosphere with beautiful river views at the Brazos Landing, located in Waco along the Brazos River across from McLean Stadium. Enjoy homemade dishes like shrimp and grits, chicken piccata, braised short ribs, prime New York steaks, and more. Plus, enjoy a delicious dessert like creme brulee or key lime pie. Open for lunch and dinner Tuesday through Sunday. Brazos Landing in Waco, the only place where I-35 and the Brazos River meet.
Being stuck on the side of the road is stressful no matter what time it is. Tow King is here to help. A locally owned and operated family-run business, Tow King offers 24-hour emergency roadside assistance with trained operators and high-caliber equipment for damage-free towing. Tow King of Waco is a company you can count on. Call Tow King the next time you need help. Check them out on Facebook, and remember, slow down or move over.
It's the 2026 Heart of Texas Builders Association Parade of Homes, brought to you by the First National Bank of Central Texas. Tour a variety of homes at different price points, plus see the latest trends from beautiful kitchens to outdoor living spaces. See the latest colors and design patterns. This is your chance to walk through homes, meet the builders, and get inspiration for your own projects. The Heart of Texas Builders Association Parade of Homes, June 5th, 6th, and 7th, and June 13th and 14th. Tickets are available online or at any parade home. For more information, go to WacoHomeParade.com.
We're celebrating the Declaration of Deals at Allen Samuels in Waco. Right now, get $13,000 off a new Ram 1500 Lone Star, plus 2.9% for 72 months. Cash in on $13,000 off a new Ram 2500 Laramie Crew Cab, or choose 0% for 36 months, plus no payments for 90 days. Feel secure with America's best full-size truck powertrain 10-year, 100,000-mile limited warranty at Allen Samuels.
Come by, let's be friends.
David Willey here. I got a question for you. How do you know what kind of deal you're getting on your copier? If you really want to know, give me a call and I'll be glad to talk to you about it. CTWP, your only local copier company.
Alliance Bank Central Texas understands that banking is about people. From first accounts to business growth, they actively partner with Central Texas businesses and families to help meet their financial goals. A variety of online products and services make banking easy without compromising the personalized banking experiences they are known for. Customer-focused banking isn't just what they do, it's who they are. Alliance Bank Central Texas, serving Central Texas across 7 convenient locations and at alliancebanktexas.com. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
And back with us, final segment, John Morris Show on this Wednesday, live from Allen Samuels Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat, your friend in the car business. Mentioned women's golf continuing, Baylor women's golf continuing in the NCAA Waco Regional out at Ridgewood. Today is the third and final day and the third round today. Going into play today, Baylor is tied for 5th with Tulsa. There's 12 teams here, and you know the top 5 advance to the championship site in Carlsbad, California next week. So Baylor right there tied for 5th after a very good round yesterday. They were 10 strokes better in their second round than they were in the first round. Everybody's chasing SMU. SMU has had an unbelievable tournament. They lead by 5 strokes. No. Total, they lead by 8 strokes over second place Texas A&M. And then LSU is in 3rd. Oregon is in 4th. Baylor and Tulsa tied for 5th. Baylor's round yesterday highlighted by a hole-in-one by Yurang Lee. It's her first. And credit to our Baylor creative folks. They are out there shooting to provide, behind the scenes and stuff. But they had a shot of the hole-in-one. It was on the par 3 16th, 114 yards. And she nailed it, her first hole-in-one. So that was part of the successful day by Baylor. Got them up a couple of spots, really. They moved up 2 spots from where they were after round 1. Now tied for 5th. Going into the final round, which is underway, started about 8 o'clock this morning. So really fun. I was out there for a little bit yesterday. Jerry Hill and Colin Purtle, our media coordinators out there, and doing a great job on their part, but just fun to see all the other schools and see their colors, and they're here. Course looks beautiful. The weather yesterday was absolutely perfect and looks like it may be the same today. There was no wind whatsoever yesterday. Scores kind of reflected that. Much better scores on Tuesday compared to Monday when there was a north wind. But Baylor sitting tied for 5th. They need to finish in the top 5 to advance on to the national championships. If you want to go out there, it is open to the public. It is free. There's no charge. You can walk around, get a map of the course, and you can see NCAA Women's Golf Regional right here in Waco. First time since 2007 that Baylor has hosted a postseason event, and that was the Big 12 championships in 2007. So that is going on today. We'll report back to you tomorrow how things go in the third and final round of the NCAA Waco Regional. We like to share birthdays with you, and we'll do that as we wrap things up here on this Wednesday live from Allen Samuels. My man Daniel Hollingsworth's birthday is today. Daniel is my, well, I would say barber. He's more than a barber. I don't know. He keeps things from looking shaggy. So I appreciate Daniel greatly. And today is his birthday. So happy birthday to Daniel Hollingsworth. Mario Price, his birthday today, works at the American Football Coaches Association. Happy birthday to Mario. Brett Bean, we're at a car dealership. Brett over in Mahia car dealership over there. Happy birthday to Brett. Mr. Carl Bradley's birthday today down in Temple, Belton area, formerly with Baylor, after that at UMHB for a number of years. Happy birthday to him. And Annie Jonigan's birthday is today. Married to Zach Jonigan, former Annie Rhodes. Annie, tremendously successful pole vaulter at Baylor during her time at Baylor. Now works as a trainer and mom of two. So happy birthday to Annie Jonigan today. And I think that's all. Oh, one more to Swanee Copeland, former Baylor defensive back. His birthday is today as well. So those are the ones that I have. If I missed you, I apologize. Oh, Steve Campbell's son, he sent me a text yesterday and I missed it. But Steve Campbell's son's birthday was yesterday. So I apologize for being a day late, but hoping to catch up there. Happy birthday to him. So thanks for being with us today. We really appreciate it. Thanks to Ted Teague and all the folks here at Allen Samuels hosting us. We visited with Ted earlier, and a lot of good things going on, like the Allen Samuels Waco Chamber Golf Tournament comes up this Friday, a huge event. 2 rounds, 2 flights, both completely full. They had to postpone it because of weather on the original date, but it comes up this Friday. So that's an example of Allen Samuels and their commitment to the community. That's a huge chamber event, and Allen Samuels is the title sponsor there. Then Saturday, I learned about the Jeep Tops Off event. So watch for details on, Ted said, on the Allen Samuels Facebook page. Watch for that. And it is just I guess, a chance for Jeep owners to gather, and they'll ride together or drive together and end up here at Allen Samuels. That is on Saturday of this week. Thanks again to Ted. Thanks to Michael Woodson, who joined us, Baylor men's tennis coach. They are in action tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. from Athens, Georgia, in the NCAA Elite 8 NCAA tournament from Athens. Thanks for being with us. Appreciate Brandon and Garrett behind the scenes. Stephanie Beatty is here, and Michael is here. We appreciate y'all very much. Could not do it without you. Thank you very much. And Lord willing, we'll talk to you tomorrow at 9. Have a great day.
Alliance Bank Central Texas understands that banking is about people. From first accounts to business growth, they actively partner with Central Texas businesses and families to help meet their financial goals. A variety of online products and services make banking easy without compromising the personalized banking experiences they are known for. Customer-focused banking isn't just what they do, it's who they are. Alliance Bank Central Texas, serving Central Texas across 7 convenient locations and at alliancebanktexas.com. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Enjoy a quiet atmosphere with beautiful river views at the Brazos Landing, located in Waco along the Brazos River across from McLean Stadium. Enjoy homemade dishes like shrimp and grits, chicken piccata, braised short ribs, prime New York steaks, and more. Plus, enjoy a delicious dessert like creme brulee or key lime pie. Open for lunch and dinner Tuesday through Sunday. Brazos Landing in Waco, the only place where I-35 and the Brazos River meet.
At DeCampley's Italian Ristorante, we are committed to providing an authentic Italian experience. Through exceptional service, delicious food, and a family environment, we want our guests to create memories that they will want to share with their family and friends. Open for lunch and dinner Monday through Saturday, closed on Sundays. Make your reservation today. Check us out on Facebook and at decampleys.com.
My name is David Maddox, owner of Waco Foundation Repair. Been in business right at 20 years, incorporated since 2003, and nonstop, very busy business to be in. We stay plenty busy with this good old Central Texas ground that constantly moves and does its thing. If you think you have foundation repair issues, call Waco Foundation Repair today.
The Riesel Fair is back and bigger than ever. Bring the whole family for a day packed with fun, from thrilling rides, delicious food, local vendors, and live music Friday night. Saturday music begins at 2 p.m. Admission is $5 for adults, 2 to 12 years $3, 2 and under are free. Mark your calendar and join us for the Riesel Fair, May 7th through 9th. The Riesel Fair, where memories are waiting just for you.
Spring has sprung, and now's a great time to schedule a checkup for your vehicle. As Texas weather changes, it's important to make sure you and your loved ones are safe on the road. Request an appointment online at CompleteCarCareCenter.com today. We're equipped to handle all major and minor repairs on your vehicle. Our experienced technicians can check the health of your tires and inspect your vehicle for any unseen issues. Kish Complete Car Care Center at 5300 Franklin, where we take pride in keeping individuals safe honestly.